Everyone thinks having a twin is amazing, like you always have a best friend, someone who understands you better than anyone else. But what if I told you, my twin sister didn't just understand me, she wanted to be me. And one day, she actually took my life. My name is Ava, and this is my story. Growing up, my sister Ivy and I looked exactly alike. Same face, same voice, same everything. At least, that's what people thought. But we were nothing alike. I was quiet, careful, responsible. Ivy? She was bold, reckless, dangerous. While I stayed home studying, she was sneaking out, breaking rules, and somehow always getting away with it. And guess who got blamed when things went wrong? Me. "Why can't you be more like your sister?" my parents would say. I wanted to scream. Which one? Because somehow, Ivy always managed to twist the truth. One time, she skipped school and got caught. When the principal called home, she told them it was me. And my parents? They believed her. "Ivy would never do something like that," my mom said. I just stood there, shocked, because that's exactly something Ivy would do. But that was just the beginning. As we got older, things got worse. Ivy didn't just take the blame off herself anymore. She started taking things from me, my clothes, my friends, even my ideas. If I told her about something I liked, she would suddenly discover it first, and everyone would praise her. It felt like I was disappearing, like I didn't exist anymore. But I never imagined she would take it this far. It started the night of the school talent show. I'd been practicing for weeks. Singing was the one thing that made me feel seen. For once, I was going to stand on stage and be me. But that night, everything went wrong. I went backstage to get ready, but when I came back, my costume was gone. And then I saw her, Ivy, standing on stage, wearing my outfit, holding my mic. My heart stopped. "What are you doing?" I whispered, rushing toward her. She turned to me and smiled. "Relax," she said. "I'll do it better." Before I could stop her, the music started. And just like that, she took my moment. The crowd cheered, louder than I had ever imagined. And for a second, I froze, because she wasn't just pretending to be me, she was becoming me. After the show, everyone rushed to me, or at least they thought it was me. "You were amazing, Ava. That was incredible." I stood there in the shadows, watching my own life happen without me. "I practiced for weeks," I told her. She shrugged, and I perfected it in one night. That was the moment I realized something terrifying. This wasn't just jealousy, this was obsession, and I was losing control. The next day at school, things got even worse. People started talking to me like I was her. "You were so confident yesterday. Why are you acting shy again?" I tried to explain. It wasn't me, that was Ivy. But they just laughed. Nice joke. Even my best friend didn't believe me. "Why are you lying?" she said. I felt completely alone. And then Ivy took it even further. She started going to my classes, talking to my teachers, answering to my name. And because we looked identical, no one questioned it. Meanwhile, I was becoming invisible. One day, I walked into class, and the teacher looked confused. "Why are you here?" she asked. I blinked. "What do you mean? You already came earlier." My stomach dropped. I ran out of the classroom, my heart pounding. This had gone too far. I needed proof. So that night, I set up my phone in my room, recording everything. The next morning, I pretended to leave for school, but instead, I hid in the house, waiting. And then, she walked in, wearing my clothes, looking around like she owned everything. Then she said something that sent chills down my spine. "It's only a matter of time before everyone forgets the real you." I covered my mouth, trying not to make a sound. I had everything on camera. Finally, proof! I thought that would be enough. I was wrong. That evening, I showed the video to my parents. "Look," I said, "she's pretending to be me." They watched silently. Then my dad sighed. "Ava, this isn't funny." My heart shattered. "It's not a joke," I cried. But Ivy just stood there, looking hurt. "I can't believe you'd lie about me like this," she said softly. And just like that, they believed her again, even with proof. That's when I realized the truth. This wasn't just about looking alike. Ivy had something else. Control, manipulation. She knew exactly how to make people trust her, and I didn't. So I did the only thing I could think of. I stopped trying to prove her wrong and started becoming someone she couldn't copy. The next day, I changed everything. I cut my hair short, something Ivy would never dare do. I changed my style, my attitude, my voice. For the first time, I wasn't trying to be me anymore. I was becoming new, and it worked. People started noticing the difference. "Wait, something's different about you," my friend said. I smiled. "Yeah," I said. I stopped being her shadow. Even my parents started to see it. Slowly, the truth came out. Not because I proved it, because Ivy couldn't keep up. She tried to copy the new me, but she failed. Because for the first time, I wasn't predictable. I wasn't someone she could steal from. And that's when everything changed. One day, she snapped. "You ruined everything," she shouted. "No," I said calmly. "You did." For the first time, she had nothing to say. And just like that, her control was gone. People finally saw her for who she was. And me, I finally got my life back. But here's the truth. I didn't just take it back. I rebuilt it. Stronger, better, mine. So if someone ever tries to take your place, your voice, your identity, don't fight to prove who you are. Become someone they could never replace. Because the moment you do, they lose, and you win.